bail money? You gotta get me out of here.
So what day are you on here in France?
Today is day 2. Well, 2.5.
Riding a bit of the course yesterday. Running the flat promenade. Weather's been fine. Just been just managing the time zones at the moment.
How's the bike course? What do you think?
It's cool. The descents are nuts. It's real European roads. Yeah, and nothing. I mean, we're used to descending in Colorado, but yeah, it's different, but in a good way. I like it, and it's definitely going to be honest, early separation on the bike. I've been climbing well. I've been training well, so it is suiting someone a little bit lighter, but at the end of the day, you still have to run well. You know, the race isn't to the top of the climb. You get to the top of the climb and we're only going to be just an hour swim, and then that's going to probably be at 2 hours. So like 3 hours into the ride. So you still have 5 more hours yet of racing, if not more, because it's going to be a long bike, you know? So there's so much more racing. Yeah, I mean, if it was just to the top of the climb, that'd be a totally different day, but it's not. This is Ironman.
All right, so jet lag again is still kind of getting to you, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's only been 2 nights, so it's expected.
How you feeling coming into this one?
Good. Training's been going well.
Yeah?
Yeah. Feel like it's a little bit different training than what I've done in the past, but that's what I like about my coach is we find what I'm good at, and then it's like, all right, let's take the next box. Yeah, and so I've been doing different stuff that I've never done before, like a lot of higher output on the bike, and been with a different swim group, and running is just trying to stay healthy. It's kind of my biggest bugaboo.
When we see your name or anybody sees your name on the star list, you're someone that, even though you fly under the radar on social media and everything else, you're someone to never count out.
Thanks. Yeah, it's maybe if I was a little louder, people would think differently, but just not how I roll.
Were you caffeined up? Enough caffeine?
No, not enough. There's not enough caffeine in the world to make this work, but we're doing something.
How you doing, man?
You all right? Just checking directions, make sure we're going the right way, yeah. That is right. I thought we were going on a motorway then when we just hit this slip road, and I was like, just wanted to check. Basically, we're just going to head to a climb, which is like pretty big, and then do some intervals up it, descend down it, and then cruise back. Like last harder, really, like proper session before the race, because then it's just tapering, isn't it, after that? No idea what it is, just mapped it off Strava. It's just some random. I've done that hill twice in the race already. Like, you can know it as much as you want, but it isn't going to give you any more watts per kilo, is it? Like, you know. I feel definitely better than what I was in Lake Placid, and I was saying to Tim I went well in Lake Placid, but I've got a lot fitter since then, and that was a course record in Lake Placid, so I should be on paper for a good result. But you never really know how good everyone else is going, do you? You know, like, control the controllables, they say. What should I listen to then? What's going to get me pumped up? Not Dire Straits or something like that.
Bruno Mars, Real Big Fish, Body Jar.
You're going for Bruno Mars? Bloody hell, mate. That's not going to get you doing a VO2 max effort. I've got some old school stuff.
Beatles. Yeah,
no, not that old. 90s dance. Alright, let's crack on. Soon.
Knocking at the door of a top 3 in a World Championship event for quite a few years. Do you think you can win this race?
Yeah, definitely. No one remembers second, mate.
Bonjour, welcome to Venice.
Look at that view.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Just checking out the bike course, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I've done throughout the entire bike course a few times already, and it's definitely a super cool and very tough course. Obviously, there's been so much talk beforehand about this course, and getting here and actually seeing it has been really good, and also has been calming me down a bit, seeing it that people were saying it was the downhill so technical, and people will lose time there if they're not that good in the downhills and so on. But I think overall it's really a course where you have the opportunity to create some separation, and I think the harder the bike course, the better it is for me, and this is definitely a very hard bike course.
How are you at descending?
I think some people have said that I'm pretty bad in the lead up to the race, but I think it will be okay. I'm probably not in the top, but I'm not at the bottom either. I think I'm a bit in the middle, descending wise.
Do you use a hydration pack between your kit?
We'll see about that one. I'm not quite sure yet. It's you have to consider the weight on this course. Normally you'll have to optimize towards aerodynamics pretty much on flat courses, but here it has been quite fun actually to optimize for weight instead of only aero. Of course, aerodynamics still plays a very important part, but for instance, the frame I will ride is completely stripped down, so it doesn't have any paint on it. So it's just the carbon fiber, and I've chosen every single component on my bike to be as light as possible, and it has been a very fun project actually that I've really enjoyed. Just got my new bike for race day, going 160 km an hour on the descents, so I'm ready.
Je vais prendre un DK allongé, s'il vous plaît. Peut-être même deux. Toi aussi, tu veux un DK? It wasn't the ideal prep. I made a decision to go to Singapore and just picked up COVID and came back here. So yeah, for a few days I was definitely off, and it's not the prep I'd envisioned like a year out from Nice. But like it would take something really special for me to win. So we'll see. But I know that on my day I'm amongst the best, if not the best. But whether I have my day or not is another question, so we'll see. For now, I'm just everybody focus on Magnus and Frodeno and Clement, and then yeah, just forget all about me. Let me ride off 6 minutes off the front again.
Who are you most excited to race against, and why?
Definitely Jan. There's nobody I've wanted to beat more than him. Our paths haven't crossed that much, and I know I won't get another opportunity probably, or definitely not at World Championship level. So I think that's definitely some extra motivation, you know. There's literally nobody I want to beat more than that guy, and that's fuel to the fire for racing. And at the end of the day, I mean, I'm 24. I've got a faster time in Kona than all these guys by like 5 minutes, and like I've got all the sponsors in the world. Like I'm happy, you know. I'm where I want, and I've got many years ahead of me to get better still. So I think the pressure should be on the guys who they know are coming towards the end of their career and have got a few more shots at it. But no, I think I feel less pressure than them. Me and my family have been working towards this for like 20 years, you know. I've been doing the sport since I was 4. So yeah, it would just be a lifelong accomplishment, I guess.
Do you have the run legs to win this race?
I think there aren't many guys that can outrun me. Like I think I'm worth a 2:36, 2:37, you know, and there are definitely Patrick can run 2:30, and maybe Denis, the French guy. There's a few guys who can run faster, but equally I believe that I'm more than 6 or 7 minutes better than them on the bike. The situation I see coming is that Jan, me, Magnus come off the front, Cam maybe even a little more in front. It'll come down to who's having a good day and who wants it more.
So when did Magnus sign your shoe?
Everybody was asking him to sign autographs, and I just went up to Magnus. It's on my Instagram feed. I filmed it when he signed it.
Is he your biggest competition?
No, I'm just a fanboy.